Hi, hops is our plant this week, and I don't have any I can show you in person because it's winter, but I do have a couple photos that I wanted to share. This is an herb book that I love because it has great pictures in it, and this is hops, the part that we'll be talking about. The cones are the parts that are medicinal. So there are lots of different ways that you can use hops, and I'm sure you're familiar with the smell because it's a bitter aroma that is used to flavor a lot of beer. So if you've been in a brewery, I'm sure you've smelled a lot of hops. And if you're walking past hops that are in bloom, you'll smell that smell for sure. Usually in Montana, it's in August or September when you can harvest them. And we'll have more info on our blog for sure, but this is a kind of a terrible picture because I printed it on our bad printer, but this is a basket full of hops that I harvested. And then what I did with it was I let it dry and I put it in some jars and infused it. So I filled the jar, partially, and then covered them with olive oil. And actually I made a hops oil that I use in our beard oil that we have for sale in our shop. And so I feel like the smell over time and actually its effectiveness kind of fade with the hops plant. So if you're making an infusion of hops, you kind of want to do it pretty quickly after you've harvested the plants, after you've harvested the flower, because I think, like 6 months later, it's probably not going to be very effective. I think the recipe this week, if you subscribe to our email list, will be a recipe for a hops pillow because it's actually really an awesome plant. If you have insomnia, you can use hops. You could drink a hops infusion before bed or even have a tincture of hops mixed with valerian and maybe some other things can be super helpful to get you to sleep. It's really great for your nervous system and anxiety and tension. So it's good. It's just relaxing and calming. So those are some really great ways to use hops. Also, and as an aromatic bitter. So I wanted to share this bitter, Badass Bitters is what it's called, but it has hops in it also. And you'll find if you buy bitters that hops will be in there frequently. And so basically what something like this would do was to help you digest food. So if you have a little bit of it before you eat, it actually kind of kicks your digestive system into motion. So it will know that food's coming and that it's got to prep itself for digesting. So it's really good for your digestive system. It has lots of different herbal actions. As with most of the plants that I'll talk about, they can be used in numerous ways. That's what's so magical about plants. It's a diuretic also, so it's good for cleansing. If you're doing some sort of a detox, it can help cleanse your liver. It will just make you pee a lot more than normal. So if you drink a hops tea, that will happen. And if you're pregnant, it's one that you should probably stay away from. It's not great for pregnancy. And as a gift this week, I made a whole bunch of hops lip balms for a brewery, and I'm kind of still working out the recipe. But these are all kind of trial run hops, so they will be available for free in our shop if you place an order. So I'll have a button in there. If you go to the the Plant of the Week page, you'll see it there, and it'll just be a $0 fee. So you can add it to your order if you want. It's really hoppy. It kind of smells like hops and nothing else, or I've heard that it smells like grass, but I don't think it smells like grass. I think it smells like hops. Okay, so that's hops.